Bring it in, fellas. Come on, bring it in. This is gonna be all boy talk here now. Fist bump. Yeah. Guys only since Brooke's not here today. Good morning, Cog Squad. Hope you guys are having a beautiful, beautiful day today. It is. We've had these nice temperatures. It's gotten, you know, into the mid-upper 80s. But this morning is really beautiful. Woo-woo. Made me want to come outside and drink my coffee this morning. Don't have my shorty shorts on. Feels great out here today. But Brooke and Mary Carl are out of town today. I got the farm all to myself. And that could only mean one thing. I need to get in some trouble today. I'm not gonna get in any trouble. Better not. Better not. Usually Brooke and I drink coffee together in the morning, and well, like I said, she's not here, so I figured, you know what? Just gonna have my cup of coffee with you. And I appreciate you. Now I gotta go show you a big surprise that happened extremely fast. This may be the fastest I've ever seen this. Y'all look at this. Literally, I'm telling y'all, literally 2 days. I mean, it came up, didn't it? My gracious. 2 days and they were up. Unbelievable. So I'm glad I waited now, because I do believe my vegetables would have bolted on me, and then I'd been doing this whole thing all over again. So I'm glad I waited. And I'm looking, y'all, I'm looking at this, and almost 100% germination rate. Means we're gonna have to get on the ball around here now. These things will be ready to get in the ground before you can say jumping jack flash. While I'm over here, I gotta give you guys a quick update on something. Check out Peggy. Y'all remember Peggy? Peggy was those cuttings that one of you guys had gifted me. Peggy Martin rose. An amazing rose right here. Absolute gorgeous rose. I may plant it on this chain link fence back here. Peggy's one of those roses, kind of like Lady Banks rose. It's almost the perfect rose almost, especially for beginners. Minimum thorns. Usually they call them thornless, but they still got some very tiny ones, like Lady Banks. This thing is relentless. Grow in almost all types of soil. Peggy Martin, also known as the Katrina rose, because this rose survived days underwater. I think anybody can grow it. I really do. I think this is a foolproof rose. The only thing Peggy, like Lady Banks, is it's not a scented rose, so you're not gonna get that big, strong floral scent. But disease resistant, drought tolerant, grow in concrete. It's I'm gonna show you. Peggy. We're gonna plant it this year, this fall, coming up really soon. Since Brooke's not here today, I'm gonna make sure her bighorn here don't get lonely. Our first stop here, Shake and Bake and the sheriff. What's going on, brother? How you doing this morning, Ernest? I see Opie. There's the sheriff. Get y'all some food in here. There y'all go. We're gonna try not to get in any trouble today. I don't want to get taken in by the sheriff, you know? Don't need that this morning. Old Nugget got enough on his hands without arresting me. I tell y'all what, if there was one thing that all these other companies could take from this bighorn, is this right here. I love this cup holder. In the other side-by-sides, I cannot do this. That was one reason that I decided to drive the bighorn. This cup holder will fit a coffee cup right there. And I do not like drinking in them stainless steel cups. I just don't like it. I don't like them. I like coffee cups, china, ceramic, pottery. I just feel like I can taste the metal when I use a metal coffee cup or a metal cup in general. But I like this. This somebody was thinking when they made that. Or any of y'all like that? Y'all don't like metal cups, metal bottles? I don't know. Maybe it's all in my head. Good morning, y'all. How y'all doing this morning? Looking beautiful as ever. Good morning, Tommy. I'm gonna get you in just a second, brother. Hey, Gussie. Hey, partner. I tell you what, I don't know what you've done, but the mouth of the South back there sure is quiet. I think that's the first time in 962 days that she has not said a word. But today is young. Now, Brooke, on the other hand, Brooke likes the metal cup. She enjoys them. Man, that coffee's good this morning. Oh, I'm coming, guys. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. We're good. It ain't going nowhere. Let's get it started. Oh, 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 let's get it started. Oh, 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 oh. Hey, Peaches, you probably already know this girl, but I'm gonna be here by myself today. Yep. I was trying to think about getting into something. Holly says I better not. Yeah, I know. I can't get on any ladders. You're right. I'm not gonna get on any ladders. I'm not gonna do any laddering today. That's for sure. And that right there, for my brethren out there, that is a former Jason tip of the day. Don't get on any ladders if your wife or nobody's home. Okay? I don't need any of y'all sprawled out, for several hours on the ground. I know how hard-headed we can be. Trust me, I know very well. But that's a rule that I've been trying to stick by, and I'm doing pretty good with it. Never fails. I got my greeting crew out here to greet me first thing this morning. Maybe I'll call y'all my cheering section. My cheerleaders. I see you, beautiful. I see you. What's going on, Big Moo, Daddy? Come on, Moo. Come on, Moo. I don't know what it is about Tater, but when I pour the food out, she wants to stick her head under it. I'm wondering if she just wants to open up her mouth and catch it while it's coming out the bucket. I mean, she does that every time. No other cow does that. No, not a single one. Only her. She wants to get right up in it. She wants it to rain on her face. I don't know what it is, Tater, about letting that food hit you in the head and stuff, but I don't know. I don't know why you do that. I mean, I love Fruity Pebbles, but I don't want it splashing down on my face, Fruity Pebbles, I do like Fruity Pebbles. Hadn't eaten any though, and gosh, probably since I was 12, but that was a good cereal. Really good cereal. That and Boo Berry. I love Boo Berry. I did. And then back in those days, you didn't have to wait to Halloween to get Boo Berry or Count Chocula or the Frankenstein. What was it called? What was the Frankenstein one called? Frankenberry. Nope, did not have to wait for Halloween for those cereals. They were all the time. Good morning, crew. Good morning, crew. Bring it in, fellas. Come on, bring it in. This is gonna be all boy talk here now. Fist bump. Yeah. Guys only since Brooke's not here today, okay? No females allowed. Bootsy's singing the phone over there, ain't she, buddy? Yeah. What y'all want to get into, huh? Y'all want to do something crazy? Want to do something fun? Besides getting on a ladder? What you think? We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, right, buddy? Right? We're gonna figure it out. Y'all come up with any idea, let me know. Something that's not dangerous, okay? All right. Well, while we wait on Willie and Reska to get done eating so I can let all the horses together, let's play a game. What's in the cast iron E-tank today? All right, I got the battery charger unplugged. This is a Wagner piece I put in. Oh yeah, this is turning out great right here. Here is the piece right there. You can see it's down to the bare metal. All that's just gonna flake off. And we are, oh yeah, I will be taking this one out at some point today and cleaning the rest of it up. Look at that. Down to the bare metal right there. Isn't that amazing? So we're gonna put it back in here and cut it back on. Gonna plug it back up. Well, let's open up the gate so Willie and Resk and everybody can be together. This morning, I did that Griswold pan because it was in pretty rough shape, and I wanted to show y'all. This is the Griswold before we put it in the E-tank. This is the Griswold after I got it out of the E-tank and got a couple of rounds of seasoning on it. Hey, partner. Hey, buddy. While I'm out here talking about my big buddy, people are asking about his foot, and his foot is better. It is way better. I think it could be even better. So me and Derek have been talking, and Derek's gonna try something a little different on him. Again, much, much better than he was. Way better than what he was. But we think we can improve it a little bit more. So Derek says he's got some tricks up his sleeve. And so the next time he comes over, he's gonna try something else with Willie and see if that helps. If it don't, then we'll take all that off and go back to what we're doing here. But you feel pretty good, don't you, brother? Yep, he does. So there's one more thing that I just have to show you. I do. And buckle your pants up tight. Because, well, you just wait and see. You ready, Holly? I almost forgot my coffee cup. All right, you guys ready? Are you ready? Feast your lovely eyes on this Vanna White. Yeah, I got it done, y'all. Look, I got it done. And I did it the old-fashioned way. I had to pull out, you know what I'm talking about. I had to pull them out right there. You know, these things, gotta have a license for them in 15 states, but I did get it done. I did. Took me, you know, maybe a little longer than, you know, if I'd have had a machine, but it's okay, we got it done. And also, I got the grounding rod drove in as well, 8 foot deep in the ground. Now, what's all left here is I gotta get my wires from the meter socket to the panel right here. And it's 4 wires I gotta do that with. 3 pretty big ones in my ground wire. And I gotta get my ground wire from the meter socket down to my grounding rod, which I was just gonna leave it bare and come all the way down. That's how it is on my house. But on the barn, it's got a piece of conduit. The more I looked at it, the more I'd rather just have me a piece of conduit come down. I don't have a 1/2 inch piece of conduit, so I am going to have to go purchase that. Plus I gotta purchase my wire. I gotta have that cut that wire is expensive. And you don't want to go out and buy no roll of this big wire to connect these two together. But I wanted to show you guys that right there, because, you know, we were contemplating what we're gonna do, and y'all gave me a bunch of ideas. And one was my tractor. Why didn't I just use my tractor with the auger bit on it? And I was afraid it just wasn't gonna be strong enough. You've seen us struggle with using that tractor auger. On that 3-point hitch on the back, there's no down pressure. So the only thing that's drilling that down is the bit, the shape and the spiral of the bit, and whatever weight's back there, how much that auger weighs, which is not a whole bunch. So that's the only down pressure on it. You know, sometimes when you drill and you can't get in there and you push your body up against it and force it in there and it goes, you don't have that with the tractor. And that's why it struggles so hard drilling holes on our property. That's why Bobby C right there does such an awesome job, is because it's got down pressure. You got the force of the hydraulic system pushing down on that auger bit versus the tractor. And y'all, when I started digging this thing, you can see how close I am to the wall. And this is still not perfectly straight in there. I still gotta come out here with my cutters, my snips, and cut this out so this pipe will lay back up against there like it's supposed to. But you can see how close this is to all this. I don't think Bobby C's auger could have done this, and I don't think the tractor could have either. I think it would have been way too close to this, and I would have risked damaging the shop with a piece slamming up against it, or I couldn't get close enough or something. So I think the only choice I had was to hand dig it. And it wasn't that bad. I had Holly over here cheer me on, didn't you, Holly? I almost didn't think that my pole driver was gonna get this in, because how close I was to the shop here as well, and I had to turn it around backwards for that to work. But it did work. It did work. Glad to get this done one step closer. Well, with Brooke not being here, I think we need to do something that we just need to keep between us. Okay? I know you can keep a secret. See, Big Joe can't do what I need to get done today. So we gotta get Big O out. Brooke's tractor. She's not here, so she won't even know. You know what I mean? And what I'm gonna do is I gotta take the grapple off right here. This is a grapple. Hey, I ain't seen the grapple on the main channel. You may have saw it on Brooke's channel. Lane Shark also gifted us this grapple right here, and Brooke has been absolutely loving this. She said this is her favorite implement that we have right now. She loves this grapple, but I don't need the grapple. I need something else. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I got big plans for this green machine. Let's go see what we can get into. What kind of trouble we finna get into now? Ooh. Jason, what kind of mess are you about to get into? Well, let me tell you. I'm gonna take Mr. Lane Shark here. I wish I could use the Jaws music, but I'll get copyrighted. But I'm gonna take Mr. Lane Shark here, and I'm gonna do something that this thing was meant for, especially here on our farm. And that is chopping down this sun hemp right here. This is what this Lane Shark was made for. Well, for our farm. This is gonna be perfect. It's better than the bush hog. It's a lot easier to install than that bush hog. That bush hog can be a little frustrating sometimes because it's so big, but with the bush hog, I run over this sun hemp first, and then I have to cut it. So the tractor can just push a lot of it down and it doesn't cut it up as fine as I would like. But y'all, I got a feeling that this green machine is gonna come through here and going to do an awesome job on this because it's offset, so I'm not running over it, and it's in front of the tractor. So I got two things going for me there. This is gonna be fun. I'm really gonna enjoy this. Don't leave me the keys to the Ferrari and not think I'm not gonna give it a test drive, you know what I'm saying? I'm like Ferris Bueller. What you talking about? Got it done, and I'm loving what I see. It's a lot more chopped up than I normally would have been. Plus, I forgot one thing. I forgot. I remember me telling you how fibrous this stuff is. Look at this. It's like tiny little ropes, and you cannot break it. It just starts. It's just very, very fibrous, and that's why hemp has been so important throughout the years, because you know, our ancestors used it to make so much stuff out of, ropes and paper and clothing and whatnot. And now this is sun hemp. Now this isn't a hemp. Y'all know what I'm talking about. This is for farms. This right here is for cover cropping. You know, you can't put this in a pipe. You know what I mean? You can use it for to feed animals with. We're gonna try some over there with our animals. But this stuff is absolutely, it's crazy how strong it is, and just these little bitty strands. So what happened is, even on our big bush hog, which has 3 blades, I think 3, is it 3 or 4? Anyways, multiple blades under it, this stuff gets wound up enough around that, it's gonna stop it. I have to get off, crawl up under that bush hog, which is a pain to get unclogged or stopped, to get it off and get it back going again. It did it to me one time on this, and I slowed down and I never did it again, but it was a lot easier to clean this than it was crawling around on that bush hog. If y'all ever had to unclog a bush hog, you know what I'm talking about. It's not fun hanging around all up under that thing, hoping it don't fall on your head. Usually I put a brick or jack stand under there, but I just wanted to show y'all that. Isn't that amazing? I'm telling you, it is strong. Unreal. Now I'm just gonna leave this like this and come back and probably tarp this and let it just compost in the ground. And again, you don't have to worry about our animals feeling funny if they eat this. Now, this isn't that type of a hemp. I bet you money the goats are gonna tear it up. I don't know about the cows, but definitely the goats. All right, Holly, let's roll. Look here, big tip. Partner, look here. Tip. Oh, here come my boy Top. Now, goats can have sun hemp, no problem. Cows can have sun hemp with no problem. Horses and donkeys have to be cautious with it. Now, too much of it can make them all sick, which we don't want. We're just gonna give them a little bit. I'm gonna save some for the cows. I doubt the cows are at the Moody mansion over there, but we'll see, because I am curious to know if they'll actually eat this sun hemp. I really don't know if they will or not. Now, I've heard of farms giving, you know, growing sun hemp for their cattle. No, they're not out here. I see Resca, but no cows. So what I may do is just save this for them right there. And this evening when I feed, we'll give that to them. See if they'll eat it. Hey, beautiful. Just got that sun hemp chopped up. I need some advice. You think I ought to put the grapple back on the tractor and act like I never used the lane shark? I mean, she's gonna figure it out. She's gonna see I cut it, you know. But I probably should put it back on there, you know. All right, thanks for your advice. That's why you the boss lady. In all seriousness now, we are just playing around. I know most of y'all know that, but that's just a running joke with me, Brooke, and y'all, just to make y'all smile and laugh. We don't care who drives what around here. It's all the same here. But I did want to swap that implement out, sure enough, because she has been using that grapple, and I didn't want her to have to take that thing and wrestle with it and put it back on and all that. So I went ahead and put a grapple back on there for you. But we just playing around here. I think most of y'all get that. Well, what in the world are you doing in here? It's not that hot outside today, brother. You just come visit. You come to look at termite. I know what you're in here for. Termite's beautiful now. Sure is. Rumor has it, all the parts should be here for termite in the next few days, brother. Yes, sir. We'll be getting on termite more than likely the end of this week if nothing crazy happens. You got your mechanic uniform yet? Hey, buddy, you shown the fellas the pond yet? I hadn't seen them over there. Nope, sure hadn't. I'd love to see them go over there, though. I would. I most certainly would. Oh, my goodness, you're nothing but a big old baby. Big baby. Yep. Goodness gracious. Speaking of the devil, you been to the pond yet, brother? Have you? Nugget, you got hay in your mouth. There you go. Get that out. You don't need that hay in your mouth. You don't eat hay, do you? I didn't think you did. How's he doing with that water inspection over there, huh? What you think? I believe they're getting a little better since they've been over here. Learning the old trades, aren't they, buddy? You teaching them a thing or two? And I tell you, you've been working on your hair too. Look at that. You know, I thought your hair may go down a little bit since Goldie's gone, but your hair is on point, brother. Look at there. And I must say, I'm pretty proud of you. I am. You'll see how close Ernst has gotten to us over here. And you not putting up a fuss. Okay, that's good. I believe it's going to be all right. You're doing better, brother. And get a fist bump. Thank you. Appreciate you. Any of y'all want some sun hemp? Want to try it? Want to try it? Come here. See what you think. Tell me what you think about it. I bet she don't eat it. I might be wrong though. Nope. Moody, wanna try this sun hemp? Oh, Tater likes it. Darn, Tater, save some for everybody. Moody, there's some down here. There's some down here, Moody. Here you go. There's some down here. How about that? Wanna try that? Y'all gonna look like Lady and the Tramp here in a minute. Oh, except it's not spaghetti, it's sun hemp. Well, Rachel said the bees were doing great, which makes me happy, makes me smile. Sometimes I don't know. I just, you know, if I can go over there and help out or video or something, I will. But she was kind of in a hurry today, and I didn't want to slow her down because that's exactly what I'd have done, and I had some things I needed to take care of around here. But certainly appreciate the Nectar Ninjas stopping by, checking on the bees. They're doing fabulously, and I think that's the word. Yeah, that's a wordsmith word right there. You know, we're talking about the bees. You know, I don't get over there and look at them and stuff. And beekeeping wasn't my thing. I tried it. I tried it 2 different occasions, and I just didn't enjoy it. I didn't. I thought I would. I did. I thought, man, this is gonna be so much fun. And it wasn't. For me, it wasn't. For me, it wasn't. Now, Roy and Rachel, they love it. Miss Tanya, love it. Farmer Jason, I just didn't care for it. And I'm thankful for the ones that do, because I absolutely love honey, and if it wasn't for the beekeepers, who knows where the bees would be right about now. But thank you for hanging out with me today, especially as by myself. I can get a little lonely and bored, and I appreciate you chilling with me, Holly, Moody, Mildred, Tip Top, Nugget, Shake and Bake, Gus, Loretta, Peaches, the horses, everybody here on the farm. We do appreciate you. Hope you have the best day ever today. We'll catch you guys on the next one. And as always, y'all be good.